Okay, it's been a while. Good morning all. Now, there's a few reasons why I haven't uploaded in a while. One, I've been very busy with work. What's going on my face? There's a lot of stuff coming out, not on the channel, but because of my work. Been at Le Mans Classic, just got back from Imola. So I've been very slow with uploading. There's three videos I think which I've got ready to come out. We've got more parts on the way for the Turbo mx5, which we're going to go see later on today when the parts turn up. But in the meantime, we've got more work to do on the £700 mx5 project. Basically what we've got at the moment is every time I start it up, it squeals its absolute tits off. Now, I think it's one of the pulleys is rubbing, and that's why I'm going to take everything off and have a look, and hopefully that is what is wrong. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, found the issue. You can see I've got this pulley here, which is not the tensioner, spacious one. That is sitting against the actual water pump there. I'll zoom in, you can see it is actually touching there, so that won't spin very well. That's meaning that this is squeaking its tits off every time it starts. So I'm guessing it's either the wrong one, or I can just take the probably put a washer behind it and make it sit a bit further out, but I'm not sure what it'll be like with that space between there. This side's fine, mainly because it's not even attached, but I have a feeling I'm going to take the radiator out and then do the pulley. So let's do that. Okay, so found the problem. The main problem that I found is basically what was happening was as I pointed out, the actual pulley here was rubbing here, basically causing it to not actually move this, but the inside, in theory as you think of it. The outside wasn't turning, but the inside was going round. So the belt was rubbing on that, giving it a horrible squeak when you first started it up. And of course as it got up to speed, it would go away. It basically must mean that because I changed the water pump on this, that this pulley is the wrong one. And I don't think I have the old one. So it basically sit in there and it would get caught basically. So what I'm going to have to do is probably, I don't know, bodge it and put some spacers on it, because it will work and hopefully won't squeak. I may leave the plastics off so I can clean it a lot easier, because it's a bit oily after I did the front main oil seal, which I had to replace, and now it's still oily residue left over. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, sorted it. So I think basically what was going on, as I was trying to explain the last one, was overexposing me a bit. Basically what was going on is this was sitting there touching on the outside, so this wasn't actually spinning, the inside was spinning like that. So basically the belt was rubbing against that going round and wearing the belt down. What I've done, found a little tiny little spacer like that, which should hopefully work. I'm going to sit it behind there like that and then just run the bolt through, and hopefully that won't actually rub. Emphasis on it, it shouldn't do, but we'll give it a go. And I can't really find a place to put this camera, so I will move all my tools out of the way because I'm being stupid. Alright, basically, the plastic surround is still going to make contact with the actual pulley. So what I've decided to do is just let it wear it away, basically, because that'll make it so much easier. But to make sure none of the oil or anything gets hot and sets fire, I'm going to quickly jet wash it all off, being careful that I don't get the bits and pieces which will damage the car. There's a few bits you don't really want to get water mixed with the oil. So yeah, that's the plan of attack for now. I'm trying to untangle myself from a bloody jet wash. It's my fault, but oh well. Alright, every car guy will know this pain, unless you're not a proper car guy and you just, well, you actually work on your own cars. Everything's going so well, and then what happens? Focus. I snap the bolt going into the water pump. Luckily it's loose, so I can just wind it out. But the issue is, I don't have another bolt. But I do have is another bolt which is about 14 million sizes too big. Well, too long. It's not too big, it's the same size roughly. And I believe is the same thread. Basically means all I need to do now is cut this bolt the same size as this bolt and have it work. Gotta love working on old cars. So they all just fucking break. Okay, everything should be attached in this general area now. There is 2 bolts in the water pump pulley instead of 3 because I snapped one. And I need the angle grinder to cut down, which is at a friend's house, which I'll go and grab later. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this shouldn't squeal when I start it up. So let's try it out. And hopefully this will actually work. Put my foot on the brake because my handbrake doesn't work. I'm ready, 3, 2, 1. No squeaking, I can hear it rubbing. Okay, I'm going to say that is a positive. It did squeak a little bit, but I think that was just the water and everything coming off the belts, because I did spray the alternator and the jet wash by accident. So I think that may be what I'm thinking of. So I think that is going to work. It should work. I do need to grab some fuel. Yeah, so it's rubbing a little bit on the water pump. I can tell that. I can just hear that anyway, but it's plastic. It will wear down over time, and then eventually it won't rub. So that kind of fixes my issue over time. What else needs doing? I need to do the handbrake, but that's not a big issue at the moment. That doesn't really bother me. It's basically loose as anything. You can put the handbrake up and still roll back, basically. I drove 10 miles the other day without even realising I had the handbrake on. But yeah. Thank you very much for watching this little short video, and please stick around. Once again, I'm slowing down with work. Well, not really slowing down, but slowing down with racing, so we're going to once again try and get a video out every week, if not more. So I've got 3 on the way, and hopefully the Turbo mx5 will be back within the next month. So yeah, see you later.